Well, we're back again. Welcome to SNG. Merry Christmas. I was going to start on this wiring again, and being that it's Christmas Eve, I'm going to do a quick video about a couple things that I think is cool about this 61 FL Panhead. I'm reading, this is How to Restore Your Harley Davidson by Bruce Palmer III, and he's got 3 variations of this: first generation, second, and third. This happens to be the first. But I'm looking at what these 61 Panheads came with from the factory, stock. What came with that, and what did Harley Davidson offer as different groups that you could add on and buy extras, chrome packages, different seat packages. So I'm reading down through here, and it's pretty interesting. So 1961, it talks all about their colors that were available, what were extra, what was included and not included, the equipment groups. And the equipment groups, basically the stock bike was all black. It had black wheels, black spokes, black handlebars, black speedo cover, possibly one painted the color of your bike, but limited chrome. So these groups, they had they called them dual glide chrome finish groups. There was an F1 through F6 that you could get to mix and match and put what you wanted on your bike. Then there was FP, which is the police options, and there was also Servicar G groups. So I thought it would be cool. What I thought was cool is as I ran through this bike, it's been molested a little bit. It's been touched. But overall, it has a lot of the things. You can see what groups were purchased with this bike. And I think it's pretty cool to as I've been going through, to learn about, what came stock and what didn't. And there's a guy on Panheads I've been watching. I think it's called the Tom and Aaron, or Tom and Ernie. Tom and Aaron, or Tom and Ernie show. Sorry guys, I've seen it only a handful of times, but this dude is really, really knowledgeable about Panheads. He's got some great videos. So that intrigued me to look at the book and try to better understand what I have, what it came with, and what were the options. So with that being said, we'll work our way over to the bike, and I'm going to show you some things in this package and why I believe it has what it has. And there was a package, I believe it has the F1 group, and I believe there was one that was called, it was the F5 group, and it was called the Dual Glide King of the Highway group, and definitely has the King of the Highway group. And I will show you what I found out about that, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so the F1 finish group, let's go through and I'll tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so the F1 finish group came with the chrome front safety guard, which is not on this bike. The chrome front safety guard is right there. I don't have it on because I have to weld a tab here. Got ripped off at one point, and there it is. So it came with that. It also came with rubber mounted, the rubber mounted bars here. I'm gonna make this, there you go. And you can see they're rubber mounted, the mounts move. And another thing about those bars, if you remember the last time I did the bars, they were bent. Heads up, I took a heat gun and I heated this and this. Now granted, heat gun got it hot enough that I couldn't touch it. But I think it got it hot enough to just help me enough to get that bent without having to pull all this out, pull all the wires out, pull the cable out that adjusts the timing. And I put my hands here, 2 of them, put them on my head, squatted down and used my head to push this up. And if you remember the last video I did how bent they were, and you know, I don't know if you can see that or not. If you take away the, but overall they're pretty doggone straight now. So I'm really happy with that, and I didn't tear anything up. It did make a hell of a snap, and I thought I snapped this piece here, but I didn't. It just actually moved inside the actual piece that holds the bars in, and those are 2 separate bars that are in there. So anyhow, so it comes with the rubber mounted handlebars. It comes with chrome rims. It comes with stainless steel fork sliders, which are these guys right here. It comes with a chrome timer cover. This guy right here. Chrome timer cover. It also comes with chrome inspection covers. Now the inspection covers came with a chrome inspection cover and a chrome clutch cover that would have been on a black primary cover. So this would have been an inspection cover. This is the primary cover. Inspection, and this would have been black. So that's how that is. Some of the other things that the F1 package came with was the chrome mufflers, which you see does have chrome mufflers. Polished fork sliders. Polished fork sliders would be those guys down here. And polished brake side cover, and this is the brake side cover is here, and it is not polished. This is chrome, and we'll get into why they switched that up when they went King of the Highway, but that would, the F1 package would make that polished chrome. So also it came with a chrome horn cover. That'd be that guy right there. Chrome horn cover. It would come with a chrome trumpet horn, which is there. It came with chrome exhaust pipe covers, which I do have one here. I believe there was supposed to be one on this that's not there. There's another chrome cover over here that's on. So that came with the F1 group. Colored plastic handlebar grips. Those were typically black. These happen to be colored white, but it came with those. Chrome instrument panel. It would have been either black or it would have been painted the color of your bike. And this is the chrome instrument panel. And so that was on the F1 group. What else was on the F1 group was, let's see here, oil filter, right there in chrome. So oil filter in chrome was part of that. Chrome caps for the rear shocks. These guys right here, that came with the F1 group. Chrome clutch booster spring. People call it a mousetrap. Came with this chrome cover in the F1 group. Polished headlamp nacelle. That's what goes over the headlight. That is this guy right here that is not chrome, but it's polished aluminum. So it came with that. And polished handlebar cover. That'd be, let's see, that would be this guy right here. There's your polished handlebar cover. It would set on there like that. Well, like that. Came with that. It also came with the chrome spark. This is a 61, so this had dual points, and this is the chrome cover for the dual points coils. And that's what covers up these guys over here. These dual set of coils. That's what came on the F1 package, which this definitely had coming out of the factory. So here's the deal with I'm going to flip a page because I darn sure don't have all this memorized, obviously. King of the Highway Group, number F5. Here's the cool stuff that came on that. Okay, chrome battery cover. And not necessarily talking about this battery cover. They're talking about that battery cover. So that came King of the Highway. And we'll leave that on there for now. The other thing that came with King of the Highway was a pair of plastic bubble bags. That's those guys up there in the back. And also your pizza box carrier, which I do not have, did not come with a bike. Hydraulic or Hydroglide windshield. And this did not come with a windshield, but you could pick them up with either clear, blue, or red based on your paint job or whatever you wanted. Rear chain oiler, you can't see it. I'm not going to grab, I do have a flashlight right here. Rear chain oiler is, let's see that small tube right there? That small tube, if you follow it back, it's probably less than 1/4 of an inch. Goes back and opens up right over the top of the chain. So that came with the Highway, the King of the Highway Group. Another thing that came with King of the Highway Group is this compensating sprocket that came with it. Dual mufflers. You can see on this 60, that's got a single muffler coming back. Nothing on this side. When you got into King of the Highway, they offered these dual mufflers coming back, along with this crossover that comes over this side. Directional signals were another thing that came with the King of the Highway package. When you didn't get that, you did not get signals. Chrome boot guard. Here's your chrome boot guard for your foot shifter. Chrome rear safety guard right here. That came on the King of the Highway package. Chrome luggage carrier right here. Your front chrome bumper, which is here, this piece. And your rear bumper, which comes from here down and around. That came with the King of the Highway package. Chrome axle and fork stud caps from Harley Davidson. Right here. Front hubcap. Right here's the front hubcap. That was on the King of the Highway package. Chrome rear fender tip. This was an ad too. There's your chrome rear fender tip. Super Deluxe Buddy Seat was the last thing that came with it. And the Super Deluxe Buddy Seat is actually right up there on top. It's two-tone. It has a black top, white sides. And that finished out the King of the Highway group. So that bike there definitely came with the F1 and the King of the Highway package. Here's some things that it didn't come with, okay? A couple things this bike did not come with the factory, or from the factory, is You notice the color of the frame. The color of the frame is gray. It almost at an angle looks a greenish gray. But if you look at that really close, everything on that bike was removed. Engine, front end, everything stripped down to a frame because there's no way they taped it off. I've looked behind things. It's all done. And I don't know who in the world would have taken everything off of this bike. I have my theories regarding this bike being wrecked and somebody, and we'll talk a little bit about original paint at another video and how you can tell if it's original paint and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. And then I thought, man, it's got to be a police bike. Maybe they painted it gray for a police bike, but I found no information on a gray frame from Harley Davidson. So I really think that was done for some reason. Someone invested a lot of money in this bike back in the day and had fun with it. So good for them. What else? Oh, not only did they paint the frame, look at the rear sprocket. I mean, they even painted this. And I mean, this was all taken off. There's no way they taped it off. It's just too nice of a paint job. So someone took the time to tear this thing down and really do a great job. So that's another thing that isn't factory from this bike. Another thing that's not factory, this is an add-on right here. These are the shorty pipes. And they had pipes that came, cool pipes too, that came out, up, and over. I don't know what those are called. Maybe someone can comment. And then they had this style. So this is an add-on, not from the factory, but over and above. What else is kind of cool about this bike that might be an add-on? Swing arm. This swing arm is chromed. So somebody took the swing arm off when they painted the frame, I'm assuming, and chromed that swing arm. That did not come from Harley chromed, and a lot of people were doing that back in the day, but that's another thing that did not come stock on this bike. And I'm sure there are other things. The thing that I noticed was in 1957 was the last hardtail before they went with the dual glide in 58. So in 58 is where they came up with dual glide, because we have the front Hydroglide front end and we have a swing arm in the back with shocks. So they came up, when they put the shocks on and they put the swing arm on, they came up with that guy right there. They dubbed it the Duo Glide. So when they dubbed this the Duo Glide in 1958, in 1958 and 1959, the Duo Glide badge here, maybe the other side has a little bit more light. Yeah. Duo Glide badge right at the end of the E, there's no trademark. There's no registered trademark. There's not a little R. Okay. So, as you can see, there is no R. There's no register mark here or on the other side, and there is no register mark here on this 60. So, this Duo Glide badge, this one, and the other side are from 1958 or 59. Now, why are 58 and 59 badges on here? I could see, maybe they had some extras and they threw it on the 60, but I doubt they threw it on a 61. So I don't know why those are the older badges. I have so many questions, and I guess I'm never going to know unless I can track down somebody that knows this bike, or, who knows how many owners. I know that the owner previous to me had it for a short period of time. I believe he purchased this from somebody out of Pennsylvania that had it since 95. And then before that, who knows? But that's it's a 63-year-old bike. So anyhow, thought it was cool that it had all of these extra things that hadn't been stripped off the bike yet. Just makes it cool. So with that being said, enjoy what's left of the holidays. Merry Christmas. If you've already subscribed, cool, thank you. If you haven't, consider it. Smash that button, step on that bug, whatever, to get notified the next time that I'm doing a video and making fun of my fat bastard buddy Jones. So, Jones, if you hear this, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. And we'll talk with you soon. If you ride them, wrench them, but only if you want to. See ya.